Welcome to another episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two, sometimes three idiots, a camera and a review. Tonight we're going to be reviewing our lowest watched video of all time. We are reviewing, I think it's Target's exclusive, Star Wars Black Series Droids Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
What? So this is the Boba Fett toy that they've released already multiple times, but now just in Droids colors because he was blue on the shell.
I believe so. So I couldn't find my Boba Fett to compare him because this guy feels like he looks like it's the same sculpt, but yes, he's just blue Boba Fett from the cartoon of Droids from 1983. When Return of the Jedi was over and they wanted to keep getting kids money. And this is another one of those stupid, nostalgia-driven, oh, you're going to make that? Okay, I'll take it.
Yep, that was my guess.
What's weird, this is essentially just regular Boba Fett because he's got the dent. He didn't have the dent in the cartoon because they didn't care. Didn't animate it. But the plastic they used doesn't feel like
Black Series?
Yeah, it feels like it's not only...
Oh.
Right?
Huh.
I'm wondering if they found a bunch of 1983 Star Wars figures in a basement somewhere.
Ground
them up. Somehow remolded the plastic, recycled it. Because he does not feel like a modern toy. But he's articulated. Not as good as articulated as the regular Black Series figure that I remember.
Wait, really?
This belt, I remember him being able to put his legs up.
That's very hard plastic.
Yeah.
That's not moving.
No.
He does have double jointed knees, and he's got the hinge and swivel elbows. So he's got new elbows and old knees.
I think this is just Boba Fett. Straight up.
Some version of a previous Boba Fett repainted.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think he looks pretty good in blue.
Yes, he'll be Boba Fett, but he can just be another Mandalorian because I have a bunch of Mandalorians. He does hit. He's very, very basic colors. There's no shading, nothing. All the little belts and buckles that are normally painted are nothing. Got a soft goods cape.
It's very stiff. They starched the hell out of this.
Yeah. But yeah, it felt good. It looks good.
Fancy box, so it's more expensive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's an exclusive. He's got the Boba Fett tags, so
Oh, he's got toe spikes.
Yep.
Just like Tarantula.
Coming soon. Yeah, and so there you go. He comes with his Boba Fett backpack, which again I believe is just the regular Boba Fett backpack, painted in cartoon colors, and it's got the requisite plugs on his back. I like how they have the little clips. It was a nice touch that they put these little clips right there.
Does that actually go into his... Oh, wow.
There are little holes.
Nice.
So it doesn't actually do anything, but it does hold it so it doesn't swivel. And it just gives you that little, oh yeah, it's attached look.
It's a nice touch.
I thought that was kind of cool. They don't do it on all the Boba Fett. On all the Mandalorians, I should say. He comes with an animation style. I think this is a Bespin blaster, maybe Princess Leia.
And by that you mean there's no paint.
There's no paint, but I think this blaster is sculpted to look like an animation blaster as opposed to just giving... I think this is a new sculpt.
I'm sure it is.
And he can hold it in his hand because he got trigger finger, and he has a holster.
Nice.
A working holster. So he can just put it in there. And then most of the time in the show, he had a cartoon version of his blaster, which again has a very basic sculpt. Mine was super bent and is still bent and is super flimsy
Whoa.
plastic.
Whoa.
Unlike some other toys that we've looked at lately.
Yeah.
And he does have 2 trigger fingers. So if you want him to go killing people with both hands or hunting people, he's a bounty hunter. I don't know why he has the, like, dead or alive. I mean, it's not the Mandalorian. Doesn't kill people. Just disintegrates them.
No disintegration.
Pew, 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 pew. But yeah, this is a piece of shit gun. Like, flimsy. But it's supposed to look like the animation, and it does. So they succeeded in doing that. He's probably going to sit on my Star Wars shelf just like that with a bunch of other Mandalorians. Blend right the fuck in. Totally fine. And if you were wondering, yes, he is a Star Wars Black. Yes, he is 6-inch scale. And Star Wars Black guys are a little bit smaller because they're more realistic in scale, and he is the same height as Spider-Man. And this is where Beta Ray Bill is. Final thoughts?
I like it. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm going to give it 4 hammers. There's something about... In my head, this isn't really Boba Fett, because he wouldn't not dress in these colors.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something about the blue and tan and gray just work really well together, and I dig it. It does suck that the gun is so flimsy, and there is, I don't know if you've seen this, but a crack in his jetpack, which sucks. But I dig it, and I think if you're into the droids look of Boba Fett, then absolutely grab this thing.
How much was he in the cartoon?
He was in a couple episodes.
I don't know.
I haven't seen the cartoon since it originally aired.
I don't know what to say about this thing, man. It just seems pointless.
It's a cash grab for sure.
It's such a cash grab, and it just kind of irritates me. And, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I know there are Boba Fett fans out there that are, like, hardcore, I guess, but I just don't see the need to own this unless, I guess, yeah, maybe he'll look fine. I just don't like the blue either. The baby blue.
It's okay.
Blue makes me angry.
Okay. Listen.
Get it off the table.
You're going to have 50 Optimus Primes.
Get it off the table and put
50
that Headless
Bumblebees.
Horseman's
I'm going to
meat
have
punk filler
6
back
Boba
in
Fetts. And they all look different.
Yeah.
So that I can just have a Mandalorian armor.
And my Optimuses will all
Be Optimus.
be Optimists.
Boba Fett through time.
Yeah. Oh, Star Wars Infinities.
You need a kid Boba Fett.
No. I'm gonna give him 3.5. Mainly because he looks great, in my opinion. I like it. He looks just the way I would picture. I mean, he's got more sculpt than he should, but he looks just like a Droids Boba Fett. The gun plastic is annoying, and the fact that his jetpack is like cracked.
Oh, wow.
I tried pushing it back in. Maybe it'll heat up and go back, but yeah. So, like I said,
And this is more than a normal Boba Fett.
because he's an exclusive, and there's a Boba Fett tax.
Yeah, Boba Fett. How much does the Boba Fett tax run generally? You know?
So with tax, this guy costs $30.
Okay.
But yeah, all Boba Fett figures are more expensive now, just cause.
Then non-Boba.
Non-Bobas.
So anyway, he's just another Boba Fett. I don't mind him. He's not the greatest, but he fills a nice little niche. And if they made some of the other characters super articulated, I might pick up some of them up. I don't remember them all. I remember what they look like. So we'll see. I didn't get the droids. I don't fuck droids. But another Mandalorian. Okay, done.
Just like this video.
Like, subscribe, comment below. First to comment gets.
Thanks, Yarmro and Winston.
I don't know. I don't know what you get.
You're gonna get the
You get
thanks.
to feel good about yourself.
You get to say, you know what we need to get is like someone to go first, second, third, and then like the fifth guy, I'll be like, oh, this video sucked. And then like we'll respond, oh, thanks for watching. Like, you guys suck. like on those, like on the old threads
Yep.
Yeah.
back in the day when things were fun.
Back in the day.
Back when Wilson wasn't angered by a baby powder blue.
It's ugly, dude. It looks like a fucking what are those nasty Smarties?
You don't like Smarties?
Nah,
What are you Russian?
Oh, what do you like eating chalk? What's wrong with you, man?